Hey guys, Kevin here, showing you the 2017 Metris. Do a walk around video, see what I can figure out here. There's a little ding, not ding, but paint streak. Most of it's the clear coat scratch. There's a couple little holes where the paint went through, here, here, and here. There's a scratch along here. It's mild, but we would actually be likely repairing that for somebody that requested it. We have people here that do that. They're literally here every day. It's a third party that works mobily, but they do excellent work. They wouldn't even try to do it if they didn't think they could make it look perfect, or as good as it should look. So there's the brand new tires. We just put these on. They're Falcons. They're actually really good tires. There's another little ding here too, I noticed. It's like hard to see, but it's just like along here. They maybe they rubbed against a bush or something. It's got a slight dent, I guess you'd say. You can see it a little bit. I mean, it's a motorhome. You're bound to have some scratches here and there, but I wouldn't be opposed to asking to have that repaired as well. Otherwise, I think the paint looks great. It's great paint and it's smooth. It's been cared for. Just, they're out camping, you're bound to hit some stuff here and there or scratch some stuff. The rest of it looks really good. And I didn't even notice those when I first took it in. I had to really do a really good visual search. But looks like a little bit of upgraded headlights with the halogen. Come back around. This seat, you just grab this thing here and it lift it up and it comes forward, and I think it locks in 3 positions or 4, here, 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 and here, I believe. So it should come up to where it's in a typical second row position. I've raised up the ceiling so you can stand up in here. There's 3 windows you can open up, and you have great view here, here, and over here too. And there's also this little area there where they let some light in if you didn't want to open up the rest of them. And it's protected from the rain because it's underneath a lip. So here, the TV does unhook here, so you can pull it out to whatever direction you want. There's a built-in DVD player in this TV. It's pretty small, but I mean, how big of a TV do you need inside a small space like this? So there's some counter space over here. This is a thing that attaches up to all this. There's buttons up around here so you can fill in the hole, cover up the windows so that you have privacy. I was going to show you over here too. This is the manuals that came with it in this folder. Looks like it came from a place called gtrv.com. So pretty much all the manuals seem to be in there. There isn't a user guide for the motorhome itself that I could see. Perhaps GTRV could provide one if there is one. So this cover was put away in this other closet. I'll put it back in a second. Wanted to show you have a 2-burner cooktop. This becomes a counter space if you're not using it. Same thing with the sink, and a decent size stainless steel sink. Just close that up and then move this out of the way. There's your little refrigerator, little egg drawer up here, spot for some taller bottles maybe, little drawer, and a little freezer as well. So that's that. This is your bathroom. I'm not going to pull out the porta potty because it hasn't been officially cleaned yet, but that came with it. I'm assuming there's your toilet paper center or you could take the whole thing out and use it for storage. All right, got a nice little drawer here above the burner, so that doesn't take up a lot of space. That's a CO2 monitor. There's another little drawer here. There's the directions for the porta potty. This is an interesting compartment, the design, and then you can, what you're supposed to do is like lift it up. Oops. I think it slides down this pathway and then it goes down there. I don't know. I guess it has to do that rather than swing open, because this is always in its way unless you got it all the way pulled up. So this is where you could hang some clothes. There's a table leg in here for some sort of table mount, and I haven't been able to find it, so it could be missing. I don't know. Maybe it could be ordered from that GTRV, but I'll show you where the table goes in a minute. They left their sheets and bed cover, like the sheet and the sheet bottom in there, but you'd probably get a new set of sheets if you were to buy this. So, back on out of here. Here's the table leg attachment. So the table leg slides in there. You can swing it around wherever you like. And apparently there's a tabletop of some sort. Or perhaps it's in here and I just haven't found it yet. I don't know. I'm still looking for possible hiding places. For now. So, come around the back. Got curtains back here. This is something that the customer left in here. It's basically fits exactly on the side, on the bed, so I guess it makes it more comfortable when you flip the bed down. There's a little table under here that flips up when you have this out. This isn't in here. It's really easy to pick this up and then pick this other compartment up, and there's a table in here. It's a picnic table, basically a small picnic table. It's not the table that goes in the other spot, I don't think. It's just a picnic table that sets up outside. It's got 4 legs on it and stuff. Just like a miniature picnic table. There's the, I guess the power system, inverter. See, it's called the iEnergy Kodiak. We haven't cleaned the vehicle, so it looks obviously like it came in generally really clean. This mat was in the front, across, I guess, for people's feet when you're sitting. But I thought it was kind of in the way if I was sliding the bed back and forth, or the seats. Here's your fresh water and your gray water. I think it's probably a 7 gallon, possibly a 5 to 7 gallon each. Could even be 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But it's smaller than what you typically get in a motorhome, but kind of is what it is. There's a little storage space up here. This one's actually pretty good sized storage in here. You can see that. This is just a bag full of like hoses and different things to connect water to the coach. The jack that came with it. This is where you can plug in to 15 amp. This is where you connect for water at a campsite or to fill up your water. And you can see the level of the water here. And then once you use stuff in the sink, for example, when you're using the sink, everything from the sink filters into this one, and that's your gray. So you can take it out and I guess dump it yourself just by undoing it, unstrapping the straps there. And then pour it anywhere you like, which is kind of nice as far as making dumping easy. There's the back of the vehicle. The pop top is manual. It pretty easily lifts up and down. Got a drink holder right here. That's I think that's my mask actually from the other day. A little compartment here, a little bit up on top there. Glove box does have the Mercedes manual, user manual. A couple more drink coolers. There's your Kenwood radio. Those are actually pretty good head units. It does have navigation. This, I don't know, this is usually just some kind of like setting you'd put on in the snow, maybe so it doesn't slide as easily. But typically those aren't, I don't think these are necessary. Come around to the front seat. Oh, there's the propane hookup down here. Here's where the fuel goes in. The vehicle requires, and they recommend a 91, minimum 97. So it's basically saying it's okay to put regular in, but Mercedes recommends the 91. The seat actually is all manual, and this seat actually turns around completely. This one does not. There's actually the cabinet right behind there, so that's why. So this one goes back this way. You can have some settings for up and down here. This is electric lumbar support, and then the seat goes up and forward and backward using that. You have electric mirror controls, window controls. It's gonna tell me my door is still open on the side, which I was gonna leave it open, but maybe I'll close it because I'm gonna go for a short drive. So I'm gonna bring this vehicle up to the front. But these really do ride amazing. It feels like pretty close to when I'm driving my C250. All right, so you got 17,314 miles. You shift by pushing down, reverses up, park is by pushing this button. So now we're in drive. There it tells you right here. Parking brake is on. You can release it down here. You have steering wheel controls, a nice wrapped steering wheel, horn, and we'll go forward. Power steering, of course. Doors auto lock once you get to about 10 miles an hour, I think. Very quiet vehicle to drive. There's room, I'm gonna leave it up here, but I guess there is not. So now I gotta do a U-turn. Well, I think that's it for now. Let me know if you have any other questions. There's a USB plug up there. Probably for charging. You have the backup camera I wanted to show you too. So gives you little arrows or lines, and they kind of change direction based on where you're heading. To show you where your path might lead. All right. I'm going to cut it off here, get this uploaded to YouTube, and I'll send it to everyone.